come on in the room. Y'all are not going to believe what just happened. And it's 2024, y'all. It's getting serious out here. So this particular restaurant just shut 6 locations. Didn't give any notice. All they left was a note for the employees. Let's get into it. Hey, welcome to the channel. How are you guys doing today? If you are new to Tommy Bites TV, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel. We would love for you to become one of our family members that I call cousins. And if you are returning, welcome back. So what is happening now? And don't forget to hit that like button, okay? What's happening right now is 6 TGI Friday locations have abruptly closed. And the CEO says 36 more stores are on the chopping block this year. It's so much happening. I had to get me a cup of coffee. And I say to all of that, different strokes for different folks. And to what's happening with this TGI Friday and what they did. What you talking about, Willis? Y'all, listen, it's a lot happening. Customers in Massachusetts were greeted with a note informing them that the restaurants were permanently closed. Not closing. We gone, y'all. We out. Left in the cold. Employees. Sadly, we are going to see more and more stores shutting down this 2024 year. Okay, it's not even 2 weeks in and we're already talking about closures already of banks, and now restaurants and grocery stores are coming as well. So they're saying that signs were posted on the doors of the restaurants, all with the same message. We regret to inform you that as of January 2nd, 2024, this Friday's location has closed. Are you kidding me? We are extremely grateful to our loyal guests and to staff. We invite you to visit our other Fridays locations in Stratton and Braintree. We look forward to serving you there. The closures make up nearly half of TGI Fridays locations in the state. And you know what they always say when they shut down locations, right? These stores were all underperforming. That is the basic guideline for every restaurant, bank, pharmacy, grocery store, you name it. That is on the top of the list. And then next is theft. And then next is bankruptcy. And will these employees be able to move? That is the question, because they're saying they will. They said as part of the store closures, TGI Fridays is offering more than 1,000 transfer opportunities, which represent over 80% of total impacted employees. But what about the rest? And what if the ones that can relocate is more of a stretch and cost them more money and fuel, etc.? And I know you can't help if your job is closing, but it's a bad time, y'all. It's a bad time. Anytime is a bad time to lose your job, but definitely in the winter and definitely when you got bills due. Now, while that note was left on the doors of the ones in Massachusetts, those are not the only ones that's slated to close. Here are some of the other areas that they're talking about shutting down. The affected locations will include those in Fresno, California, and Corpus Christi, Texas. 8 other locations were sold to former CEO Ray Blanchett, a longtime stakeholder who will acquire the previously corporate-owned restaurants. That sale comes as major changes have been made to the brand's leadership, including the news of Weldon Spangler being made CEO. So they have a new CEO, and now they are shutting all of these locations down on the drop of a dime. It says, as we continue along our path of transformation and revitalization, the Fridays brand, and implement a long-term growth strategy, we see a bright future for TGI Fridays. But I'm going to tell you what this article, I don't know if this article is going to say it because I haven't read the full article, but I did a story on TGI Fridays, and TGI Fridays is opening up a lot of locations overseas. So it ain't gonna hurt them that they closing up all these locations here in the United States. They're getting their money overseas like most companies are. We have a big steel company here in the United States. So important for us to have business here and not be needy and have to depend on other countries, especially in the state that the world is in right now. This steel company sold their steel company to Japan. They also go on to state that by strengthening their franchise model and closing underperforming stores, they are creating an unprecedented opportunity for Fridays to drive forward its vision for the future. In other words, we have to make cuts in order to stay afloat. And that's what a lot of companies are going to have to do. It's not that I'm so shocked that this is happening. It's just the fact that there wasn't really any notice in it. I understand businesses having to cut back and having to lay off. Don't think I don't get that. I do get that. But at the same time, it would be nice if those employees got somewhat of a heads up, especially for those who don't want to transfer out to a place that may be further than where they are willing to drive. So here's the list of the following stores that will be closed. Right here, you see Fresno, California, Denver, Colorado, Lamont, Colorado, Newington, Connecticut, Ormond Beach, Royal Palm, Berlin, Marlborough, Danvers, Massachusetts, Dedham, Massachusetts, Mansfield, Massachusetts, North Attleboro, Massachusetts, Seonk, Massachusetts, Bowie, Maryland, Columbia, Maryland, Amherst, New Hampshire. That's a lot of stores. Eastontown, New Jersey, Hackensack, New Jersey, Island, Woodbridge, New Jersey, Marlton, New Jersey, Princeton, New Jersey, Springfield, New Jersey, Wayne Town Center, New Jersey, Albany, New York, Bayshore, New York. I can't even say that. Something, New York. Oh, Massapequa, New York, Woodbury Township, Willow Grove, Pennsylvania, Corpus Christi that I told you about, Houston, Alameda, Texas, North Arlington, Texas, the Woodlands, Texas, Fredericksburg, Virginia, Manassas, Virginia, Springfield, Virginia, Woodbridge, Potomac, Mills, Virginia. And y'all, this is absolutely insane. So let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Please turn your notifications on because I typically will upload more than one video a day. Sometimes I do 2, sometimes I do 3 videos. It really just depends on the story. And y'all, I love you, but God loves you more. He created only one you. Be the best you that you can be, and when you are, go out and spread God's love. Why? Because God is love. And remember, over here, we don't live in fear. Okay, this is not fear mongering. We don't live in fear. We live in preparedness. So go out and get prepared today. Prep today so you are prepared for tomorrow.
Oh, just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, 'cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run, don't say we didn't. I was your first love, and you were my first one. Cheers to all the memories, the venom and the remedies, yeah. Promise I won't forget.